So we were talking earlier about step 8, and I mentioned a quote from the 12 and 12 on page 80 in step 8, where Bill says, defective relations with other human beings have nearly always been the immediate cause of our woes, including our alcoholism, which means that I have bad relationships because I'm alcoholic, not the other way around. And I was thinking about that, and I also mentioned in a later short this idea of the hero. And there's a line that Bill has that he wrote at 23 years sober. Specifically, he wrote it about depression and why the 12 steps couldn't relieve his depression. It was an article called Emotional Sobriety, The Last Frontier. And there's a line there where he says, if I look at every disturbance I've had, great or small, I find at its core an unhealthy dependency and its consequent unhealthy demand. If I can learn to shatter these at depth, I can 12 step myself and others into spiritual sobriety. What exactly does that mean? Well, what I've come to understand is that I depend on people to validate me, to give me attaboys, and to fulfill my desire because I feel less esteemable through whatever reason. And when I don't get those demands from people because when I don't have those dependencies fulfilled, literally what I do is because I expect people to read my mind and give me what I want. And so when that doesn't happen, I start to encroach upon their personal space. I try to subtly and not so subtly demand those validations. And what that does is it causes me to be rejected and pushed away by them, which means that I become the arbiter of all of my loneliness. I depend on you to validate me. When you don't give it to me, I demand it. When I demand it, you push me away, and I become sad and remorseful and go to my room and sit in the dark and listen to Morrissey.